So this is the end of day 3. Unfortunately, we did not get to go to the zip line as planned because when we went to the bike shop to rent a more powerful bike, the owner said that my passport only had a departure from Thailand stamp, not the entry into Laos. So what we had to do was go all the way back to the border and sort it out there. Now, what we were supposed to do, which I wasn't aware of, was we come through the border from Thailand to Laos, and then we're supposed to go into a second building to get our entry stamp. Now, I've never been allowed to just walk into a country, so I didn't expect not to have both stamps. Apparently, it is quite a common thing for tourists to do. We don't realize that we need to go into the second building. Please remember to do that, otherwise you will get left with a hefty fine. So I had to have the fine and then go back through to get my visa, which costs even more money. So do not let this add onto your trip. So instead, when we got back, we went to Wat Pusalau Temple. It's definitely worth visiting. Really nice place. Got a beautiful view of the whole city. So tomorrow we will go to the zip line. We've already booked there. So join us for that on day number 4. So this is Wat Pusalau Temple. To get there from the city, you just need to put it in Google Maps and it will take you over Laos Nippon Bridge across the Mekong River. You can see the Buddha there up in the mountains.
In 200 meters.
The drive up was quite nice, there was nothing crazy. You've still got to look out for the potholes and all the cows though. On the right there you can see the small Buddhas, there are hundreds of those. And then on the left there is the giant Buddha overlooking the city. It was only a short walk down to the Buddha from where we had parked the bike, and it was such a beautiful view of the city. I think if the sky had been clearer, we could have had a nice sunset, but it was definitely worth going to regardless, and we did get some really nice pictures there also.
Hi, can you see that? This is Mekong River or Mae Nam Khong in Thai. So it's basically like a, the only main river in here. Yeah, and the bridge is like, Thai people call it like Sapan Mitraphap Lao Yipun, which is like the bridge from like, two countries, Japan and Laos. Yeah.
We finally made it to Tad Fane Zipline. That's the view from the top. The zipline on the side there, that's the first of 3 zip lines. It cost us 1,618 baht each. I would highly recommend going there and then booking for the following day because the tickets online are actually more expensive. They gave us the harness and helmet and then put us on a small zip line just to practice. This was the first zip line on the left, so you did that by yourself. The one on the right was the third zip line I went on. They hooked their feet onto your feet. If you want to do it without the video, then it is a little bit cheaper and you will get through it quicker because there were so many people waiting in line for members of staff. There was a short walk up some steps. It took about 3 minutes to go from zip line number 1 to zip line number 2. So this was zip line number 2. So you can see once again they hook their feet onto yours. It was only the first zip line that they let you do it free. It was definitely worth the wait. I would highly recommend going to this zip line.
You hold the cable. You. Yeah, yeah. Up it.
After going to Tad Fane Zipline, we made our way to Tad Waterfall, which was only 7 minutes away, so it was very convenient. So here is the waterfall. It was a bit busy when we got there, but it wasn't too bad. And again, you can see the mist coming from the waterfall, so be prepared to get a little bit wet. So we are back in Thailand and Paxi was an adventure. I've not been anywhere else in Laos, so drop in the comments where you have been. We had one night when we first arrived and then 3 full days before leaving in the morning of the final day. Definitely fun, definitely worth visiting. I would recommend 3 full days. There are so many waterfalls there, such a beautiful, beautiful place. If you like this type of content, let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.